What's up, everybody? This is Brad, and you know what day it is. It's a new Fortnite Season Day, and we are now in Chapter 7, Season 2, Showdown. So why don't we take a look at this Battle Pass? No more wasting time. Our first skin here is the Exalted Ice King, and it looks very cold. Very cold indeed. See, I don't have the first Ice King because I did not play during Chapter 1. Anyway, we've got the Scepter pickaxe here. The Exalted Scepter. Looks pretty cool. Exalted Return. Of course. Him on his throne. Frostmare Chariot. Of course. He's got a fancy ride to ride in on. Exalted Mantle. Just a back bling. But it looks pretty cool. Ice King's Frost Walkers. This powerful deity-like being has some some tennis shoes. Okay, whatever. Ice. What's the Ice Prince? Oh, look at this. They're making you choose what he looks like. See, they're still doing that thing again. And this is why I don't care about the original collab sidekicks. I don't care about them because you cannot change them once they're there. I mean, this is just to get you to buy it more than once. And not a fan. Not a fan. What does he even have in the unlockables? You get a little vest for him. A shirt. What's this? It's a loading screen with him on there, so okay. What's this? Little gloves and a vest again. And he creates his own icy pickaxe. Of course, he can't use it though. I mean, okay, whatever. This looks like a rejected Digimon. He does. He looks like a rejected Digimon. Oh crap, wait. Get me back. Okay, who's next? Then we got Golden Cold Scepter. Okay, so we got the gold going on here. All Hail the King. Got a new theme song here. I wonder if that's going to be kind of like Hades' theme. V-Bucks, which we get less of, by the way, now. Thank you, I guess, to Dwayne Johnson for coming back to the game, bringing the lore up, and bringing the value of V-Bucks down. But anyway, Frigid Face Off. Pretty cool. There he is, blocked by my beautiful face with the foundation in the foreground. Foundation on ice. That's pretty funny. Golden Mantle, of course, because he's got to have his golden back bling variant. And Golden Cold Ice King. So he is golden. Because we love gold here in Fortnite. But then over here in Battle Royale, it looks like this is his variant here. And there are quests to unlock this golden variant of the Exalted version. So that's interesting. I guess this one is the one that looks more like the original Ice King, but whatever. Okay, so we're done with Ice King, I think. Now we're going to check out the Squid character. Did we watch the Ice King's animation? Let's watch it. Okay, not much. Into old Squidly Diddly here. Squibbly's Choice. Weapon wrap. Fish stick pincushion. He does not like fish stick. Make the fish stick pay. Oh, that's funny. Get a whole song dedicated to killing fish stick. Bobber Dropper. Okay. Look at even his contrail is about killing fish stick. Look, victory catch. Look at now he has killed fish stick. This is great. This is wonderful stuff. This might be the most, like, violent character we've ever had in the game. And look at him. Squibbly. He is not playing around. Whoops. Dread Punisher Harpoonedpuss. That's funny. Fried fish stick. Uh-oh. Dread Victory Catch. Oh, God. Squibbly Lullaby. That's disturbing. Look, he's killed all of... He's telling Fish Stick, I'm going to kill you and all of your family. Terrifying. And there, of course, he is. This inky blob. Pure evil. And we've got this Lady Windfrost, who I'm assuming is a servant of the Ice King. Frostburn Beast. Okay, that's scary. Winterfrost's Facepalm. Icy Wrath. Cold's Cruel Bloom. Got a fancy ice sword. Lady's Frost Wings. Oh, like a big butterfly. Okay. And Lady Windfrost. So is she like an ice fairy or something? I'm not sure. I mean, I like her. Okay, Windfrost's Ritual. She said Icy Dance. Okay, it's pretty nice. Not super complicated or anything. Cold's Dark Bloom. V-Bucks. Lady's Claim. I almost said Calm. What is that? Is that her sword? That's not her sword. Wait, what is that? Or is it? I don't think so. Huh. Hold on. Is that the Infinity Blade or something? She's pulling a sword out of the ice. That could be a story thing. Let the cold take over. Okay, that's from the emote. And Dark Lady Windfrost. Okay, I actually kind of like this one. Yeah. The original one's not bad either, but I think this one actually looks pretty cool. No pun intended, I swear. I did not mean to do that. Okay, now we move on to Dasha? Or Dasha? I'm not sure. But what's interesting about her is... We'll get to that in a minute. Okay, Dasha's plaything. She's got a big knife. Banner icon. Cat, because we love cats in this game. Cat Kaboom. Little back bling. Dasha's Pursuit. Jewels come out and play. Okay, so these two have a rivalry going. That's interesting. Dasha's shot, whatever. And Dasha rules are made to be broken. Now, of course, what's the most interesting thing here? That big Imagined Order logo on her sweatshirt. Now, we know that, you know, the Seven are getting back together in some form or fashion. We've got 3 of them on the island now. And the Dark Voyager appears to be associated with The Last Reality to some degree, or at least was. But now we have somebody who is wearing the logo of the Imagined Order. And they haven't even been mentioned at all. So, is this our first sign that we may be finally getting the return of Dr. Sloan? We have not heard from her since the original end of the original Fortnite OG season. You know, before the Big Bang event. And then we moved into Chapter 5. So, it's been a long time since we've seen Sloan. But maybe Jinno will finally come into play. That was a storyline that was just left completely up in the air. So, definitely something to be looking forward to. Dasha's Rainbow. Real colorful. V-Bucks. Hiss! Because cat, tactical plaything, and tactical dash. Okay. And that looks like a cube rune, actually, on her sweatshirt now. So the story is going in an interesting direction. They're bringing back all the key factions and everything. But I do wonder just how, that's going to work. Okay, the Foundation Reforged, which seems to be that Reforged is going to be what they're using for these returning characters that I guess are the originals from back in the earlier chapters. That's what I'm guessing. Anyway, let's check them out. What you got for us, Rocky? Perfected Plasma Spike. Okay, that looks like it's a new version of his old one. Foundation's Plasma Board. I mean, the blade and all that is actually literally the 7 logo. Okay, he's got his little cape thing there. Strong Foundation. That's a wrap. V-Bucks. The Foundation Reforged. And yes, old Rocky came back to play him. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. I'm hoping that he doesn't pull a Cody Rhodes feud where he shows up and they, on Raw, this has been a while back, they did a whole thing where he came out and he had his little belt that he had with him, and Cody had the WWE Championship, and they were like, let me hold your belt. And it seemed like they were teasing a big belt for belt match, or that he was going to challenge Cody for the belt, for the WWE Championship at some point. And then we later found out that story literally had no point. He just wanted to come out there and do something with Cody. There was no plans to follow that on up. There was no plans at all to follow up on that storyline at all. Like, he's like, I just wanted to go out and do something. And so I did. So hopefully this isn't a similar situation where Epic's thrown tons of money at this guy to get him to come back, play this character again. I hope it was worth it. That's all I'm going to say. I hope the story plays out and that it will be cool and it'll be worth the investment in getting this guy back, because he could not have been cheap in any stretch of the imagination, even for Epic. So anyway, let's move on. Next page. New classic plasma board, which has got, I guess this is going to be the blue. Yep, the classic blue for the 7, which I like the 7 outfit. Okay, Gauntlet Greeting. Okay, power arm brace there. Manly men. There he is, new classic Foundation. I really like this style though. I mean, I know that the Imagined and the Order had their own color variations. They weren't blue like the rest, but I just think the blue looks like a cool. The blue ties them all together, I think, and it just looks cool when they all have the same outfit. And then of course we have this Icebreaker Foundation, where he's still partially encased in ice. This is pretty cool though. I kind of like this too. Almost like he's kind of corrupted a little bit. Now we have the Order Reforged. She actually looks really cool too. Plasma Cutlasses. She's got the swords, banner icon. Reforged Wingspan. They're actually much smaller now. Order's Arrival. Looks like she's busting out of the 0 point, actually. Ordered Espionage. Got the wrap. And there's the Order herself. I'm kind of wondering if we'll see her form a bond between her and Hope, because both of them have lost their sisters. I know her sister, the Order's sister, is dead, but we have not seen or heard from Valeria since the end of Season 1 of Chapter 5. If you remember during Fortnite Remix, the Chapter 2 Remix season, Hope was trying to get back in contact with her. Nothing ever came of that either, so maybe we'll see Valeria at some point in the future too. Alright, over we got Tech Stealth Dropper. Little hand glider there. Status of the Shards. Looks like the Order is going to be going up against the Ice Lady. More V-Bucks. Not very many, though. Stealth Cutlasses. And the Stealth Tech Wingspan. And Stealth Tech Order. I don't know if I like this helmet shape for her, where it looks like she's got horns. I don't know if that's like foreshadowing a heel turn of some kind, where maybe she betrays everyone else, or she just goes down a dark path. You know? I don't know if I like the horns, though, but I guess it gives her a unique look and she stands out from the rest of the group. It's fine, I guess. Then we got Jules, who's way up in the battle pass. Elite Jules, so she's part of the elite. We've been hearing about this group for a while, and there may even be some familiar faces in that group too. I hope that some of those older faces show up too. I like story continuity. Jules Investigation. So it looks like here, from the looks of it, she's thrown, I'm guessing, a tracking device on the Dark Voyager ship, and she's going to track him to these different realities he's visiting. I don't know if that's what she was doing while, like, during the previous season. Maybe she was doing that on her own, and this is like, hey, this is how we know what's kind of, you know, what's going on. I'm not sure if that's the Dark Voyager in this loading screen or not, though. It could just be some generic guy, but it might be him. Jules Elite Board. Snowboard. Okay. Elite Ohm. Oh, look, her robot owl is even more robotified now. I kind of hope that will actually become one of the pets. I don't know if they've got bird pets yet that can actually, like, fly around with you, but he was a pet. You could pet the original Ohm on her the old Jules' back bling. Grinding gears. Really hot, of course. Gonna go up against ice. Gotta have fire. Elite Jules. Now, of course, Jules being back in the game has me already questioning, are we going to see Midas again soon? Because, don't forget, Midas is Jules' dad. So, maybe Midas is on his way back to the story again too, and he'll have maybe a bigger impact on it, because his involvement in Chapter 6 just seemed to be more like, to me, just saying like, hey, this guy's still alive, don't forget about him. So, I don't know. He did have that temporary alliance with Hope and Jones to take on Daigo. So, maybe that's why Jules is aligned with the Seven right now. Could be. Maybe things will change. It's just fun to think about stuff like that. Then we got... Wait. Next page. Elite Climbing Axis. You got the green. Fixed It. Heart Fixer. V-Bucks. Jules Tech Board. Purple, green, and white. Then we got the Board Tech Jules. I think I like the first style better, personally. And then Violet Board Jules. I wonder what this is all about. Why has she got this, like, weird aura with this helmet? I wonder what the deal is, and she's glowing. She's never had powers before, not that I remember. And here we go.
What's up, Doc?
What is up, Doc? Oh, God. I can't believe Bugs Bunny is in this game. Look at him. Look how smug. I love it. Look at him. He looks a little off, but, I mean, it doesn't look bad. Bugs' mailbox. Everywhere Bugs goes, he's got his mailbox. Everywhere. No matter where he's living, no matter... If there's a hole in the ground and he lives in it, he's got his mailbox. And look at the carrots shoved in there. Just so you know. Rabbit season. It's not duck season. I love this.
What's up, Doc?
I don't know what I did. No, don't do that. I love this loading screen so much. It's so good. All the characters coming to take Bugs out, but he's already beat them. All of them. 6-on-1. And he's not even scared. And that's why Bugs Bunny is like the king of trolls. You cannot out-troll Bugs Bunny. You just cannot do it. What's up, Doc? Oh, that looks so good. I mean, it's straight up just classic Bugs Bunny. Carrot and tea. He's got a carrot bomb back bling? I don't like that. Bugs, no. Oh, that's funny. It's, of course, a reaction thing. Bugs Bunny, his banner icon is his mailbox with his name on it. Look at this crap. One of the most iconic cartoon characters ever created. And I've said this already. Once Mickey Mouse is already in the game, by the way, and there's a creative mode that Disney put out. You can go, and if you are patient enough, there's a part of the map you can teleport to where Mickey will pop up out of the middle of the area and do a little dance. So Bugs Bunny and Mickey Mouse are both in the game. If we could just get an official Who Framed Roger Rabbit collab and get an Eddie Valiant skin, get a Roger Rabbit skin, a Jessica Rabbit skin, a Judge Doom skin, this would cement Fortnite as the greatest game of all time, in my opinion. Like, I think recently, whoever owns Roger Rabbit recently got the rights back to the characters. So, Epic, listen to me. Listen to me, please. Find out whoever it is, whoever owns the rights to Roger Rabbit, get in touch with them. Say, look, we got Bugs, we've got Mickey. Can we have Roger and Jessica and Eddie and Judge Doom? Can we have those characters, please? It would be awesome to see those characters in this game. Anyway, next page. I love that he actually says it. I love this too. He's just casually just hanging out. I love that they put his hole. They've got his little rabbit hole there. It would be funny if he would jump down into it, but that would be probably a problem. I'm sure the competitive players would hate that, because competitive players hate fun. But this is great. We'll talk about the outfit later. Oh, that's great. You missed. I haven't played around with a Bugs Bunny voice in a while. I've never really tried imitating a Bugs voice in a while. You missed. Yeah, he's got that, he's got a specific way of talking, And, yeah. It looks like whoever was shooting at me has, this guy's aim. Yeah, he's talking about me there. Yeah, don't shoot like Brad does. He's got horrible aim. We got V-Bucks, the Exalted, and the Reforged. Okay. This is actually a pretty cool loading screen. But I will say, people were quick to point out, and I talked about this yesterday when I looked at the cinematic trailer. I don't think Bugs was supposed to be in this Battle Pass. I'm glad he is. But I'm betting anything Tracer was supposed to be there. Or she was supposed to be where that IO skin is. Because when they show the group shot for all the skins, there's 7 there. Bugs isn't in the group shot, the official group photo. So Bugs wasn't even added to that. I think that they just swapped it around last minute to try to keep people, I don't think they had to. I think they just okay, this got leaked. Let's shuffle things around. Maybe it just caused a delay. I don't know. But I still think that they're not going to cancel any of those leaked collabs, because that's just too much money lost because it got out ahead of time. Sure, some of those were probably still in the deal-making process. But, I mean, collabs leak all the time for Fortnite. There are Fortnite leakers that Epic actually likes. And a lot of those big leakers that have been around for years, they get fed this stuff from the inside. And I'm sure that the ones who do feed them that stuff, it's probably approved by corporate. I mean, let's be honest, because if it wasn't, then Epic would have sued all the big Fortnite leakers way back when. So there's a way that this stuff gets leaked anyway before Epic ever officially announces it. Sometimes they don't. they've been trying to get better about actually making reveals themselves with those This Week in Fortnite video, This Week in the Fortnite item shop videos that they post on Twitter. Like, I like that. I like that they actually are able to surprise us with new stuff that way. Epic should be the ones to announce this stuff. But sometimes they don't even reveal stuff till like the day before it drops. And that sucks because you don't have time to prepare. But anyway, just that. Okay. Now, his pickaxe is for Space Jam. Well, this one is. And that is the main reason why we're getting a Looney Tunes collab. 30th anniversary of Space Jam. I'm not against it, but I feel like I probably would have preferred this be just a strictly a Looney Tunes collab. Now, I don't mind it, but it does make me wonder, you know, why didn't they give them their more recent outfits too? For Space Jam 2. Why not make those a variant that you can have? I'm still upset, though, that they didn't give us some of Bugs' more iconic outfits, like his Valkyrie disguise from What's Opera Doc. Like, that is one of the most popular and beloved Looney Tunes shorts of all time, and it's not here. Like, that was actually a skin in Multiverses, which, by the way, is another reason why Bugs is in this game now, because Multiverses died 2 deaths. I've never seen a game die twice, but there you go. But yeah, that's why he's here. Rapid Rabbit. Oh god, is this a reference to Lunatics Unleashed? That would have been a hilarious joke. And I know what? I'm not even going to put it past them. Lunatics skins would probably be something that they would want to do. Because they're not going to do anything else with Lunatics Unleashed. That's dead. That's never coming back. So why not throw those guys in Fortnite? It's not Bugs technically. It's like a descendant of Bugs and all those other characters, but whatever. And there he is, Toon Squad Bugs. Gotta get him some basketball emotes. They have several of those now in the game. So Bugs can be dunking on people when he gets the big snipe from across the map. That'll be great. Let's see what's in the bonuses now. What all we got over here? Maybe there's some more stuff for Bugs. Got another Ice Prince, so you'll get to have 2 of these guys, so that's great, I guess. Windfrost's Hail. There's her weapons wrap. Then you got Windfrost's Wrath. Okay. Pretty nice loading screen there. Dark Frost Wings. Cold-Blooded Lady. Okay. Dark Frost Beast. Auric Lady Windfrost. She's got the gold. A lot of gold this season, too. Could be a potential tease for Midas. They love gold. And then there is the extended rewards that I never really care that much about. But she's the only one we see. Well, no, she's not actually. But it looks like we can't get the other ones yet. Oh, yes, we can. Never mind. I'm stupid. The Order's Flourish. A nice little emote. Do it again. I like the combat emotes. Those are fun. Order's Vengeance. There she is. So we've got Jules. We've got the Foundation there. We got Order. We've got Hope. We've got Jones. Get the whole team together. Where's the Visitor? No Visitor. Interesting. Order's Stealth Dropper. Got the red. The Order. GG's. A lot of GG emoticons. Welcome. Cold Welcome. Okay, that's the main season loading screen. Ultraviolet Order. Got the purple. Turquoise Elite. She's got green. Okay. Banner icon for Jules. Engineer Adjuster. That's a funny vehicle. Look at her. She's like, yeah, I'm bad. I built this myself. Old Rivals. Huh. Okay, so these 2 characters go way back, I guess. That's interesting. But Jules was in the Imagined Order. There was the old knight style of her that had the insignia on it. So she was part of the Imagined Order, or at least worked for them at some point. Ohm's Eyes. Engineer's Thumbs Up. Got the wrench. And Hazardous Elite Jewels. Got another variant of her. Pretty cool. There's that. Icy Arrival. It's the Durburger Frozen. King Chillin'. Banner Icon. Cold Rain. Ice King's Procession. Oh, it's Traversal. So he points his big scepter and he floats. That's pretty cool. Ice King's Grasp. Wrathful Ice King. So this is the version of him we saw in Fortnite OG. This is more like his classic look. And then Harpoontopus. That's hilarious. No fish sticks. Get killed. Dreadfish Pincushion. Squibbly's Fantasy. Oh no, look. Look at Fish Stick. Look at him. He just wants him dead. Is this supposed to be like channeling Squidward? Dread Bopper Dropper. Squibbly Chef. Oh, he said, I'm going to serve up some fish stick. Oh, that's great. Well, there we go, guys. There it is. The Fortnite Battle Pass for Chapter 7, Season 2. Hold on. Get me back to Bugs. I want to see... Well, let's get Bugs back up here. So, what do you guys think about this Battle Pass? Do you like it? Would you have preferred Tracer or some of the other Overwatch characters to be in it? Or do you actually like that Bugs made it in? I think it's great to see a character as iconic as Bugs Bunny is to get this kind of... To me, it's like a form of recognition. Like, I don't know. I don't know how many of Fortnite's younger players have ever seen a single thing associated with Bugs Bunny, but I grew up on Bugs Bunny. I grew up at a time when Cartoon Network was brand new. All they had was the old Hanna-Barbera and Looney Tunes libraries. So you didn't have Dexter's Lab yet. You didn't have Johnny Bravo or the Powerpuff Girls yet. So I appreciate when characters like Bugs and Scooby-Doo, these old classic cartoons, get to be showcased in a new modern way like this. Yes, it's silly to have Bugs Bunny in a shooting game. I don't care. It's hilarious. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate you for watching. And hey, we'll see you out on the island. But until then, see you later, Doc.